Today I'm tackling a question, a fun question that I get a lot. What is the biggest challenge you face working with your husband? Hi there, Rachael-Jayne Groover here, and you're watching Awaken TV. This is the place where you get your weekly practice on presence, purpose, and practical spirituality. And today we're talking about the art of giving and receiving criticism. How do you give and receive criticism, especially if it's with your husband, right? I get this question a lot. What is the biggest issue or challenge in working with your husband? Now, whether you work with your spouse or a sibling or somebody that you're just really close to, the art of giving, receiving criticism in that situation is a lot harder. Wouldn't you agree? And today I'm going to give you 5 helpful hints that have helped Dada and I with this dance of giving and receiving criticism. And as I go through these 5, I want you to jot them down and just notice which ones are you good at and which ones do you also need a little bit of help in. Tip number 1 is be centered. Be centered in your body before you even approach it, because this gets you into the place of non-resistance and allowance. And if you ever tried to give somebody criticism, feedback, when you're like, I really want you to get this, how well has that gone? In our case, it doesn't go so well. The second tip is, of course, one we all know. Say something great before you launch into something that is critical. Right? Something that's great. And I am the worst at this, because when I go into giving criticism, in my mind, it is feedback. It's a way we can improve. It's a way that we can do even better. But I also know on the return end, if it's just coming at me like, this is what was wrong, this is what we need to do better before anything great, it doesn't work. The third tip, ask for permission first. Just simply take a moment and ask, would it be okay if I give you some feedback now? And be open to a yes or a no. Tip number 4 is the most subtle. It's about the tone of your voice. Do not give criticism in a problematical tone. And I see people make this mistake all the time. Be in a warm, like you're enjoying giving feedback. Don't have it be this problematical thing like, oh, we really need to do this. And, oh, if you just do this next time, like anytime your face contorts like that or your voice goes into, this is a problem, it affects the other person. And it's not a problem. It's just giving feedback of how we can improve next time. And the tip number 5 is to let them be pissed off. Let them get a little pissed off or not happy. I mean, who likes criticism? I don't really know anyone that likes criticism. And I'll be the first one to say, yes, give me criticism so I can improve. Do I like it? No. Do I get pissed off sometimes? Yes. But just allow the person to have their reaction, because if they are really committed to getting better, like definitely my husband is, I am, most of my friends, if not all of my friends are, they will come around. So give them that time to come around. Don't worry about the first reaction. And I think the art of receiving criticism in many ways is the same. If you know that that feedback's about to come, be centered. It will make you less reactive. If they're asking permission, think about it. Do you want it in that moment? It's okay to say, no, can you give me that feedback later? If they're telling you something great, allow that. Drop in. Don't always be focusing on the negative things that they're saying. So it's really for both. Now, I'm pretty sure before this week is out, you are going to have to give someone some feedback, some criticism, or you're going to be receiving that. So your practice this week is to give it, but notice these 5 things, what you're doing and what you're not doing. And I would love to hear from you. What helps you give feedback, especially if it's somebody who's really close to you? All the interaction happens over at Rachael-Jayne.com, so you can head over there now and leave a comment. And if you like this video, subscribe to this channel and feel free to share it with other people who are also on a path of personal and spiritual development. And if you want even more awesome resources that will help you to awaken your impact, inspire change, and create wealth, head on over to Rachael-Jayne.com and sign up at the top of the page for email updates. And remember, as always, however you're feeling today, whether it is fantastic, you're having a wonderful day, or you're a little down in the dumps, everything is temporary. So be as present as you possibly can and enjoy each moment as much as you possibly can. Thanks so much again for watching, and we'll see you next week on Awaken TV.